Welcome to episode number 2 of Couch Potato. I'm your host, Damon, and today we got a good one, y'all. I think we got a good one on our hands. We got a good one. There's a lot going on in this world, man. There's a lot going on. Today's segment is called The Stars Have Fallen. Not the actual stars, not the one in space, but we're talking about the one in Hollywood. The one in Hollywood. Yeah, those stars. We're going to start with that today. There's a lot going on over there in that world. You know, people may not be who you may seem they are. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to start there and get on those topics. I'm going to pass it to my co-host real quick. See if you got a few words to say before we get started. Yes, ladies and gents, it's your co-host Earl. Yes. Today's segment is interesting. Today's segment is definitely interesting. The stars have definitely fallen in Hollywood. We've been, as a whole, manipulated with the flashy life and the celebrity lifestyle and all of that stuff. And it makes you wonder, like, how did they get here? How did they get there? You'd be surprised how people get to the top, man. Sometimes it's genuine. You know, sometimes it's not. But right now, if you look at the Diddy situation and now the Kim Kardashians, you know, but we already knew they was iffy. We already knew about all of them, to tell you the truth. But I think we just turned a blind eye because, you know, they're celebrities. We put them on a pedestal for a long time. And I think now it's coming down. And, you know, it's going to be a hard fall. Ooh, hard fall. I agree. I think we all kind of felt that way about the Diddler anyway. Ever since the Tupac and Biggie situation. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jaguar Wright, she's been on everybody's asses, man. Shout out to Jaguar Wright, man. Cause she's on it, man. She needs to be highly protected, spiritually protected by all means, man, because she is valuable to us right now. A lot of people probably called her crazy. You know how today's society is when you go after, you know, celebrities and stuff, man. You get attacked because everybody puts them on a pedestal, like you said. And it's almost like a high. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a high of what goes on in Hollywood, you know. And when we finally get the information, a lot of us believe it, but a lot of us still turn a blind eye to it. They definitely do. And, you know, growing up, I was guilty of that growing up. You couldn't tell me anything about my favorite celebrities, man. You know what I'm saying? But when you look up celebrities, man, all it means is they're just master puppets. Like, you know what I'm saying? They all push some type of agenda, man. They all in the same coat at the end of the day, man. They all probably took the same ritual or probably took a different ritual. But at the end of the day, they had to take a ritual to get to where they at. You know, and then I think now with the frequency changing on Earth and how Mother Gaia is going into 5D, you know, a lot is being exposed. But I don't even think people understand that. You know, I don't even think people understand the frequency, or I don't even think people understand vibrations right now. I think people are so stuck in their day-to-day life. You know, they hear it on the radio and then, you know, they got to get back to work and then they get home and they forget about it. That's true. People are, you know, tied up in their day-to-day. You know, they get caught up in the bills and rent and mortgage and the kids and car notes and food and stuff like that, man. They distract you with so much, you don't get a chance to digest it all. That's why they keep throwing stuff at them, you know, so you forget this. You know what I'm saying? They threw 98 things at us this year. You forgot about all the 97 previous items they thrown at us, but you remember the number 98 because that's the most frequent one. You know what I'm saying? But if you was to really pay attention, you would know all of that plays a role in today's society, man. You know, the stars are falling. Look at the Kardashians. They're running. I heard Kris Jenner left the country. Don't know if it's true or not, but I'm just going off of what I'm hearing. I heard she left the country. Diddler riding around on bikes in Miami, acting like nothing happened. If nothing happens to Diddy, he's a Fed, bro. He's a fucking Fed, top tier Fed, bro. I'm not saying I don't want to bring harm on anybody, but if nothing happens to Diddler, after all the information that's coming out about this dude, man, he's definitely working with the feds, and he's definitely taking everybody down with him. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely taking everybody down with him. Cause they don't just the feds don't just raid your house and then say, all right, yeah, all right, you good. First of all, I ain't never heard of somebody a fed raiding your house and then you don't get arrested. That's 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 the obvious right there, man. I have never. If this was a rapper, a regular rapper, and they raided his crib, that motherfucker's going to jail. Look at Polo G. They found a loaded handgun in his hotel room. The motherfucker got arrested. What are you doing stupid in this hotel room in the first place, maid? You see what I'm saying? And that wasn't even a raid. That was by the maid. That was by the maid who did that. So it makes you wonder, man, like if the diddler don't go down for nothing, man, he's a federale. I forgot about the Polo G situation, man. Hopefully he's all right, man. Hopefully, he can get out of that because he's going through over there with his mom and stuff too, man. You know what I'm saying? She seems like a narcissist. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these parents are using their kids nowadays, to get to where they couldn't go. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these parents are coattailing these kids to get them to the next level that they couldn't get. Then they get to where they want to get, and then they try to control the kids that got them there. It's sad, but shout out to Polo G, man, because I know he's holding down the family. You know what I'm saying? I know he's probably going through a lot. Free that man if he's still locked up. If he's free, stay free, Polo G. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going to get worked out, man. But you're going to have to separate from your family, man. You're going to have to separate from your family. Just because they're family, don't make them family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has an agenda. When you go on that spiritual journey, the people you started with ain't going to be there by the end of your journey. I'm telling you that right now. Dang, that's true. That's true if you think about it, man. Because I started my spiritual journey about 3 years ago. And I don't even talk to my friends. I cut off majority of my family. I just talk to my dad. Because we always had a close, open relationship. And he's always been there for me. No shade, no none of that. He always wanted the best for me. And that's hard to get. That's why if I always make it, I'm going to make sure my dad is good. You know what I'm saying? Once this podcast lifts off, man, I'm going to make sure my dad is good. Because he's always made sure I was good. My mom, I had to cut her out. She was toxic. She was toxic to the family. My siblings, I don't really talk to them like that. You know what I'm saying? But, I think a lot of these celebrities need to go on a spiritual journey, man. Look at the Kardashians, man. They are toxic as fuck, man. And they're running now. All of the shit, I guess they are on the tapes doing some type of ritual. But we already knew there was some type of witches, man. You know what I'm saying? That was obvious, man. I agree. They definitely was, man. You don't get to the top like this because you guys are smart. And they're not even talented. And that's not even no hate. They're not even fucking talented. The show's fucking boring. They're all hoes. And they all want melanated babies. We all know why they want melanated babies. Because going forward in this new earth, this earth's going to heat up so bad, you're going to need melanin going forward. So they're trying to keep their name going. When in reality, man, their name needs to stop. To be honest with you, I'm not saying get the kids, but I'm just saying, man, they need to get rid. They need to go, bro. They should not be able to continue their name. That name should end in the 3D world. That shit is not gonna make it into 5D. And even if it does make it into 5D, ain't nobody gonna want to fuck with that. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? Anybody gonna want to mess with that, man? It's real talk, man. These people are done with, man. Hollywood, whatever you want to call it, is falling, just like society. And I'm not a big biblical guy. I'm not big on the Bible. I'm not saying I don't believe in it. I just never read it. But I did hear about some parts how, one of the signs of the world that we know it is going to come to an end is the stars are going to fall. And at first I'm thinking I literally thought the actual stars in the sky was going to fall. You know what I'm saying? But most of the stars are just energy. You know what I'm saying? But when you think about it, you look at today's the stance on today's world, they're talking about the stars, aka celebrities on this planet. That's gonna take a hit, and it all makes sense now because they're all falling. It's like Cat Williams opened the box, Pandora's box, and now we can't. They're trying so hard to close it. That's why they're trying to throw a whole bunch of stuff at us to make us not remember of what was happening prior to the Pandora box being open. You know what I'm saying? But it's too late. It's open. Damn, now that you think about it, ever since that Cat Williams interview on Club Shay Shay, the Pandora box has definitely been split open, man. It's been closed for so long. People don't even realize that there's so much in it There's gonna be so much information coming out that we're not gonna be able to intake it all. It's gonna be so much to the point where they're gonna try to get it all out now, do it all now, all at once. Hit us with this, hit us with that, alien invasion, the weather monitor control, this and that, sports, this, to the point where you're gonna forget. They're gonna try to resume where they left off. But a lot of people ain't gonna be hip to that, man. A lot of people are waking up to that, man. A lot of people. That's why they're trying to ban TikTok, man. TikTok is the daily news. You know what I'm saying? Just like how we're gonna be somewhat like that, but it's just more of a podcast format. You see what I'm saying? Something where you can tune in. I agree. I totally agree. 100%. I agree. Because without TikTok, a lot of this information I don't even think would be out. There's a reason why they want to ban TikTok. And that's why America is going down. Not America. America's not going down. The system and everybody who upholds it is coming down. It's because whenever the truth comes out, they always want to come at you and take your life for telling the truth. If that's not sickening in itself, I don't know what else is, man. I really don't know what else is, man. If we can't even handle the truth after all the lies and dirt and manipulation that they've done to the people, what are we here for? What is the point of them? Think about it. What's the point of the government? The government is supposed to be working for us, but instead we are working for the government. They flipped it. Now the tables are slowly turning, and they don't like it. That's why they're trying to ban TikTok. Hey, man, I agree. This might have been so far one of the best segments we had, man. You know, unfortunately the time is up, but man, this has been a dope segment, man. We're gonna speak truth here, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna speak truth here. You know, whether you like it or not. You know, we're gonna speak a lot of truth here, because that's what we gotta do. We have to. It's time. No more lies, no more manipulation. This is why we create this platform, so you can feel comfortable. Even in the comments, you can feel comfortable knowing that you're not gonna be attacked. People in the comments may attack you, but that's just how it is, man. You gotta respect both sides, and we respect both sides here, man. You know, so we just want to say thank y'all for tuning in today to Couch Potato. It's been a pleasure. Until next time, we'll see you next time on segment 3. Y'all take care. Be safe.